Their team to victory. It's Manning's Giants going up against Carr's Raiders. With that, we'll get you out to Oakland. So we'll hand it over to our colleagues, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the New York Giants and the Oakland Raiders. This guy was a Raider for a year, Rashad Jennings. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this across midfield to the 48. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
This drive is turning into an extended one. And the guy carrying the ball.
That's caught inside the 20. For Beckham against the Packers. Targeted 11 times and wound up with just 4 catches for 28 yards. And if those are going to be his numbers, well, their playoff chances are going to go sailing away like they did.
Well, they never hoisted the white flag and gave up in the game. I mean, they tried hard. The whole team tried hard. Just didn't happen early for them. It made it very difficult in trying to come back.
First carry now for Paul Perkins. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain.
Paul Perkins didn't have the same success against Green Bay they had against Washington. The final game of the regular season went from over 100 yards against them to 30 against Green Bay. I think he's got a bright future with the Giants. I liked him coming out of UCLA.
Yeah, it was just a young rookie. His 100-yard game, though, in Week 17 for the Giants, their lone 100-yard rushing game of the season.
They started to look at him about mid-season as possibly the lead runner, and he ended up taking over that job. Let's see if he can hold it for 2017.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
We ready? Hey, we're going to rally. Rally. Oh, baby, alert. Alert. Here we go. Hey, we're going to rally. Hey, we're going to rally. Rally.
That was 2nd down run for Murray. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. For Murray in the wild card game against Houston, just 39 yards on 12 carries. So now you look at the season all told, just under 800 yards, Charles. He did score 12 touchdowns. What did you think of his year?
I thought it was an excellent year for him, and I know 1,000 yards is the benchmark. But remember, he didn't play in all of the games, and Oakland became a passing-type team with Derek Carr throwing the ball around. I think Latavius Murray is clearly a #1 running back in the NFL. And with those 3 Pro Bowlers in front and the offensive line, I think the future is bright.
Now Carr going to give to Olawale. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Calling a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
Hey, we're all right. Here we go. Right and yay. Zebra. Here we go. Red 18.
Carr turns, hands to Murray. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Oh, baby, alert. All right, here we go. Red 18. Zebra. We ready. We're going to rally. Right.
They go with Murray again. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to.
And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game. That maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage. And they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Here's Jennings. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Shift together here from the D-line. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Jennings. Jennings lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. Throwing is Manning on third down. He finds Beckham complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
Well, that's the kickstarter right there. Eli Manning finding his guy, Odell Beckham Jr.
Yeah, it's a deadly combination, isn't it?
It really is, but what really makes it work is just how unflappable Eli is with his demeanor, able to maintain his calm and his poise, because we know OBJ, he can run pretty hot and get excited out there.
Sometimes just one-handed grabs for him.
It doesn't matter what it is. Just throw it up there. He'll go get it.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Manning now to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And we'll see Oakland take over on offense in a second. And I know these Raiders don't want to hear it, but it's kind of the talk of the town. Such a promising season, looking so good. Carr gets injured, and then they just fall off and lose in the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah, in fact, when we brought it up, they told us they didn't want to talk about it because for them, they just want to look forward. Great year last year. They know about the injuries, Carr getting hurt, etc. But for them, the focus is now, and they think that they can be not just a playoff team again this year, but a Super Bowl contender.
And the last time they were in the playoffs, they were a Super Bowl contender back in 2003 when they fell short in Super Bowl 37.
Here we go. Red 18. Red 18. Zebra. Here we go.
They'll run it with Olawale. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And there's the pickup you want on first down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on first down, we'll take it. How about if you get 5? They'll really be happy.
Second down following the run.
Come on, baby, alert, alert. We ready? Red 18. Red 18. Zebra. Zebra. We ready? Zebra. We ready? Red 18.
They keep it on the ground. It's Olawale again. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
Come on, baby, alert, alert. We ready? Red 18. Zebra. Zebra. All right, here we go. Wide and 8. Zebra. Zebra.
Now Carr. And this is going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Michael Crabtree there. And it's fourth down.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
NFL teams last year a little under 50% on fourth down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4.
All right, here we go. A line and 8. We ready? Wide and 8. Wide and 8. Zebra. 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 Zebra.
They do go for it. It's Carr. And that's complete to Walford. 7 yards on the play. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on fourth down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
We ready? Hey, we go rally. Hey, we go rally. Rally.
On first down, Murray. And he's got this one just across midfield to the 49. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Murray the lone setback.
Hey, we go rally. Rally.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They'll need to get the play off quickly. So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Hello, baby, alert, alert. All right, here we go. Red.
Following the penalty, it's Murray. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. 4 yards there on the carry, gets it back to 2nd and 11.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
So an entertaining first half, and now we have hit the 2-minute warning.
All right, here we go. We go rally. Rally. Zebra. Zebra. All right, here we go. We go rally. Rally. Hey, we go rally. Rally. Wide and 8. Wide and 8. Zebra.
The play clock's running down. Now they'll throw with Carr. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Alert. Zebra. Zebra. All right, here we go. Red 18. Red Zebra. All right, here we go. Zebra and 8. Wide and 8. Hey, we go rally. Zebra. Zebra.
And Charles, a couple extra defensive backs in here on 3rd and 1.
Not expecting them to run it at all.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Red 18. Zebra. All right, here we go.
Carr going to go on 4th down. Here's Wolford over the middle. And they do stop him, but he takes it all the way to the 2. A big play there on the catch and run. 33 yards. And the seemingly endless drive continues.
We ready? Zebra. Zebra. We ready to go rally. Rally. Hey, we go rally. Rally.
First and goal here from the 2. Now they'll run. Murray. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Latavius Murray punching it in from a yard away. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played, the analytics, there's going to be a lot more going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And New York set to take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Now,
and got his man complete. A gain of 32 that time. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things...
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Sean Smith. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
They begin the drive with a run by Murray. Stays on his feet. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Now comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Second half starts with a run by Murray. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Murray, the lone setback. They'll come out in the pistol. And he'll get it up the middle. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. Keenan Robinson, the one that got him down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on third down. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
They come out here in the eye. Now Carr with a give to Murray. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
A handoff. It's Murray. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Play clock winding down. Carries piling up. It's Murray again. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Offense in a good spot here, 2nd and 2.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety...
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A great effort there. 35 yards.